What's up, guys? This is Farouk from the African Fighters. UFC Fight Night 203 this weekend, or UFC Vegas 50 as they call it. We're looking at Santos versus Ankalev, the main event. So, as you all know, this is African Fighters. We review fight regards to African fighters. So we have 3 African fighters on this fight card, and let's take a look at the first African fighter on this card, and he is no other than Super Sodiq Yusuff. Super Sodiq Yusuff is the second co-main event of this card. As you can see, he's going to fight in the main card. Super Sodiq Yusuff is taking on a veteran in the game, Alex Caceres. Super Sodiq Yusuff is ranked number 12 in the UFC featherweight division. Alex Caceres is ranked number 15. Mind you, Alex Caceres look very young, but this guy is 33 years old and he's a veteran of the game, and you find out why. Sodiq Yusuff is 28 years old, very, very young as well, with powerful hands. So this is a featherweight bout. So let's talk about these two fighters. Sodiq Yusuff, high-paced striker with good boxing. He's slick striker as well. Sodiq Yusuff is very, very good when it comes to stand-up game. Alex Caceres, on the other hand, is a very, very good grappler. Sodiq also is a good grappler because he has a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he has really not used his grappling skills. Or maybe in this fight, he's going to put that into test. Because if you see his training, you can see him training grappling, training submission, training armbar, and rear naked choke in his training. If you watch his training videos, so but we never can tell. He may bring that in this game because he's fighting another grappler who is very, very good when it comes to grappling. So now, like I said earlier, Sodiq is number 12 in the featherweight rankings, and Alex Caceres is number 15. So these two guys are in the top 15. Sodiq made his MMA debut in 2016, whereas Alex Caceres made his MMA debut in 2008. So Alex Caceres has been fighting for over 14 years now, combat sport, MMA, professional combat sport for over 14 years. Alex Caceres has fought over 25 UFC fights, and his record is 19-2. Alex Caceres' record is 19-2. 3 of his wins are by KO TKO. 7 wins by submission, as I told you earlier, he's a grappler, and 9 wins by decision. Whereas on the other hand, Sodiq Yusuff is relatively very new in the UFC. He has about 6 fights in the UFC so far. Sodiq Yusuff is 11-2. Sodiq Yusuff is 11-2. 6 of his victory are by KO TKO, and 5 victory by way of decision. He has never won by submission. Maybe, who knows, maybe this fight, we're going to find out. Another fun fact about Sodiq Yusuff is that Sodiq Yusuff has finished all his opponents within the first 2 rounds. Whereas Alex Caceres is a big fan of rear naked choke. 4 of his finish are by way of rear naked choke, 2 by triangle choke, and 1 by armbar. So Alex Caceres will be looking for ways to take Sodiq Yusuff to the ground as soon as he can. Sodiq Yusuff will be trying his best to finish Alex Caceres in the stand-up. So now let's move quickly into the stats, and then I'll get to give you guys my prediction. One thing to note as well is that Sodiq Yusuff has been away. This April will be exactly a year Sodiq Yusuff has not fought. He last fought in April of 2021. He lost to Arnold Allen, a very, very good striker as well. Arnold is currently ranked in the top 10 now after defeating Sodiq Yusuff. He's also going to be headlining I think the co-main event at UFC London next week or so. So Sodiq Yusuff has done well for himself. I think he has fought a tougher opponent in recent time than Alex Caceres. He defeated Shimon Moraes via decision. Sodiq Yusuff defeated Gabriel Benitez, another very, very veteran, tough striker and grappler in the game. He defeated Gabriel Benitez via first round KO. He also defeated Andre Fili, another good fighter, via decision, but lost recently to Arnold Allen in April 2021. So Sodiq Yusuff is going to be returning after 11 months away from the octagon. On the other hand, Alex Caceres is currently on a 5-fight winning streak. His notable wins are against Chase Hooper and Swing Wunjong, the South Korean. And his notable win is against Sergio Pettis, the younger brother of Anthony Pettis, who is also the current Bellator bantamweight champions. So Alex Caceres submitted Sergio Pettis via rear naked choke. I think rear naked choke also, I'm not very sure. And in the UFC years back, and he won the submission of the night that time. So let's look into the stats properly, and let's also look at giving you guys my prediction. So the matchup starts. Sodiq Yusuff ranked number 12, as you can see. Alex Caceres ranked number 15. Sodiq Yusuff is 11-2. Alex Caceres is 19-12, like I mentioned earlier. Sodiq Yusuff from Nigeria. Alex Caceres from the United States. Sodiq Yusuff is 5'9", and Alex Caceres is a little bit is an inch taller than Sodiq Yusuff is 5'10". They're all going to be fighting at 145-pound, which is featherweight division. That's the weight. Sodiq has 71 inch reach, whereas Alex Caceres has 73.5 inch reach. He has a longer reach. Also, when it comes to the leg reach as well, Sodiq has 40 inch and Alex Caceres 41 inch. So Alex Caceres has the advantage when it comes to height, a bit taller. When it comes to reach, leg and hand reach, he has the longer reach. So let's go to the records now. Wins, like I said earlier, Sodiq is 11-2, Alex Caceres is 19-12. Sodiq Yusuff has 55% KO rate. Like I told you guys, 6 of his 11 victory are by way of KO, and he finished his opponent within the first 2 rounds. Whereas Alex Caceres has 3 wins by KO, which is 16% KO rate. Sodiq Yusuff has not won by submission ever, and Alex Caceres has 37% submission victory. Like I told you guys, 7 victory by way of submission. When it comes to decision, Sodiq Yusuff has won 5 of his fight by decision, which is 45% win rate by decision, whereas Alex Caceres has 47% win rate also by decision, because Alex Caceres has won 9 of his fight by decision. So this is kind of showing us the path to victory for these guys, as you can see. So average fight time, Sodiq has fought 11.5 minutes, whereas Alex Caceres is 11.54 minutes average fight time. So this is the average time of them being in the octagon. So when it comes to knockout average, Sodiq has a higher percentage, 0.68 knockout average, as against 0.2 by Alex Caceres. So you can see that as well. Good stats. When it comes to significant strikes, Sodiq has 5.43 strikes landed per minute in a fight. So like I said, he's a high-paced striker. He's aggressive. He stick it to you. He's in your face. Sodiq Yusuff has the highest strike, whereas Alex Caceres 4.14 strikes per minute. When it comes to significant strike, Sodiq Yusuff has 48% significant strike. Alex Caceres has 51% significant strike. So Alex Caceres may not be landing the most strikes, but he has the significant strikes. So this is something we have to note for, and this is what the judges will be looking out for in the fight. When it comes to strike absorb, Sodiq is kind of vulnerable when it comes to strike absorb. He keeps his hand down, he doesn't block, and he hits a lot of strikes. He has an incredible chin, if you don't know. Against Arnold Allen, he was hitting shots here and there. So he needs to be very careful and put his guard high to prevent the shots from coming in. So Sodiq Yusuff take in more strikes, absorb more strikes, whereas Alex Caceres has taken in 2.85 strikes. When it comes to defense, Sodiq Yusuff has a good defense, 58% defense. Alex Caceres has perfect defense, 65% defense. So what I think in this fight will happen, let's move to the grappling. Sodiq does not have any grappling takedown, no takedown so far in his career or in the UFC, I would say. And Alex Caceres has 0.55% takedown per 15 minutes. That means in every 15 minutes, Alex Caceres puts in half a takedown, whereas Sodiq Yusuff has no takedown so far. So when it comes to takedown accuracy, Alex Caceres has 78% accuracy, so there's chances he's going to land a takedown in a fight. Takedown defense, Sodiq Yusuff is very, very good. He rarely gets taken down. So Alex Caceres has 64% takedown defense. When it comes to submission average, Sodiq has 0.45 submission average, even though he has not submitted any opponents, whereas Alex Caceres has 0.81 submission average. So this is the start. So if you can see clearly, Alex Caceres has the upper hand when it comes to the grappling exchange, the grappling advantage. Sodiq Yusuff is going to be with the striking advantage, but he needs to land effective strikes this time around. He lands more strikes, 5.43 per round, but 48% are significant strikes, whereas Alex Caceres does not land so much, but he has significant strikes. So this is what we have to look out for. So now going to my main prediction, like I said, Sodiq has 6 knockouts within his first 2 rounds. Alex Caceres has 3 knockouts. Sodiq Yusuff has no submission win ever. Whereas Alex Caceres has 7 submission wins and 9 decision wins. Sodiq Yusuff has 5 decision wins. So for me, I think Sodiq Yusuff will be trying all he can. He stayed out for 11 months for a reason, maybe to heal out from injuries, to get himself back in shape. And if he had won against Arnold Allen, that would put him in the top 10. Sodiq Yusuff was targeting being the 3rd African to become a champion in the UFC, or the 4th now since we have Ngannou. So I think he has fought better opponent. Like I said to you, he fought better opponent. He seemed to be the fresher guy, the younger guy. So Sodiq Yusuff will be trying to bounce back and take a victory against Alex Caceres. And I see Sodiq Yusuff winning this fight within the first 2 rounds, being tactical, being smart, putting his guard up, approaching the fights tactically, and landing the effective strikes. Landing the effective strike, putting on accurate strikes, significant strikes, as you can see, improving his significant strikes. And I see him putting Alex Caceres away within the first 2 rounds. Or else, he can also still do well and win by decision. Whereas Alex Caceres will be coming out not willing to stand toe-to-toe for the whole 3 rounds against Sodiq Yusuff. So he's going to be finding his way to take Sodiq down, which is very, very difficult to take Sodiq down. Sodiq is very, very good, has very good takedown defense. But if you might take Sodiq Yusuff down, I see him submitting Sodiq Yusuff, no doubt about that. This guy is so, so good. He is known for RNC, rear naked choke. He is very, very good when it comes to RNC. But my final prediction here is that I see Sodiq Yusuff winning this by KO within the first 2 rounds. So guys, tell me what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the prediction video? Tell me what you want to see us improve on. I try to be as fair as possible. So guys, please like and subscribe to the African Fighters. Turn on post notification so that you can see our videos whenever we post. I'm out, the African Fighters.